What's up, and welcome to a new edition of the Wild Show. The Washington's on the Washington Redskins, and today, as you can see, it is me, Mike Washington, and my daughter, Shamika Washington.
Hi!
And so, we are here to actually do the Wild Show together. Mika has been trying to put in my head that she has not been seen in a month. So, regardless of the fact, she's here now, so we're gonna take care of business with this Wild Show, because I'm gonna tell you something now. This is gonna be interesting. But the Redskins are 3-4, and Kirk Cousins just had what they say is one of the best games that any quarterback had in Week 7, which is interesting. But also, it is one of the biggest comebacks in Redskin history. Can you get that? Wow. So with that being said, we're gonna have a great show. We got some funny stuff I think lined up, and we want your opinions on what we're talking about. So if you care to comment or to even just ask questions to be answered on the Wild Show, later on, Mika will give you all that information. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Mike Washington with the Wild Show. It's a new segment on the show. This segment is called Wild. What's on Mike's mind this week? So what's on my mind this week? Our quarterback situation. See, for me, I'm still a Griffin fan. I believe that Kirk Cousins is a great backup quarterback and probably could start for somebody else. But I think our best quarterback is actually sitting on the bench right now. Why? We don't know. Ask Stephen A. Smith. Ask Ryan Grant. Ask even Chris Carter. And they'll all tell you it's racial. Anyway, we ain't going to go there. But we will go here. And that is, Kirk Cousins had a fantastic game Sunday against the Buccaneers. Who are the Buccaneers this year? Who knows? Because their record was 2-3 before they met us. Yes, Kirk Cousins had a fantastic second half. First half was garbage. Second half was fantastic. Kirk Cousins ended up with 3 touchdown passes in the second half. Kirk Cousins in the first half ran 1 touchdown himself for 8 yards. He ended up 33 of 40 with 317 total yards. He also had 15 total yards running himself. He was 9 of 11 of his last passes coming down on that last drive. So that made up the largest comeback in, get this, Redskins history. So I applaud Kirk Cousins for his one-time performance, because what people are talking about this second time coming back in the last quarter or the last couple minutes of a game, well, against the Eagles, I applauded Pierre Garçon. He was our hero. He caught passes that he shouldn't have caught. Kirk Cousins threw the ball sporadically, and I would say without a conscience, in double coverage and sometimes triple coverage. And Garçon caught the ball because he's a beast. Of course, they're giving the win to Kirk Cousins, but for me, I say that win was because Gasson wanted to win. Nevertheless, we won. So now we're 3-4. But for me to be a Kirk Cousins believer, I have to see this. My man Robert Griffin, his rookie year, made 7 times Rookie of the Week. He was Rookie of the Year. He made the Pro Bowl. He couldn't play because he was hurt. He also took us to the first in a long time NFC playoff game. East, that is. We won the East. He had a 20-plus touchdown season with only 5.1, and I don't know where the .1 comes from, interception ratio. So he also had like a 102.9, I think, quarterback rating. So here it is. If Kirk Cousins can give me a 20-plus touchdown season and no more interceptions, because you already got 6. If he can give me a 10-6 record, and if he can give me at least a win in the playoffs, because if you do everything that Robert Griffin did, you're just equal to Robert Griffin. I want to see why they say that you should be the quarterback. I don't think he had a fair shot this year, and I like to see him behind a healthy line to see exactly what he and our running back crew could do. Because to me, the running backs are going down. That's another story for another day. But anyway, that is what's on Mike's mind on the Wild Show. Peace. Hey, welcome back to the Wild Show, the Washingtons on the Washington Redskins. I'm Mike Washington. This is my daughter Mika Washington.
Hey, what up?
And we are going to have a great show. Believe it or not, Daryl Washington, Jeff Washington, and my main man Scott Dickens weren't able to make it today, but you know how that goes. The Wild Show will be on regardless. You understand me? Whether it be just the Wild Show emblem in the back and the fish, the Wild Show will be on. All right. So very interestingly, the Redskins won against the Buccaneers yesterday. Kirk Cousins pulled it out, so they say. I'm being sarcastic because Kirk Cousins had a lot of help. But anyway, he played a fantastic game. Everybody on the radio, television right now are giving him his props. I even heard a statement. I think that he was one of the best. I think he had one of the best quarterback ratings out of all the quarterbacks so far in week 7. Also, one of the biggest, like I said, one of the biggest comebacks in the Washington Redskins history. Wow, that's saying something. So nevertheless, I'm still not a believer. But anyway, what say you, Meek?
Well, first things first. I never knew football to be a one-man sport. So yes, Kirk Cousins did well. However, without Jordan Reed, Ryan Grant, Pierre Garçon, his front line, the defense, we probably wouldn't have won that game. So, by the looks of it, in the first half, we wasn't going to win that game. So let's give the team a round of applause and not just focus on Kirk Cousins. Yes, he is the quarterback. Probably called some of those plays, maybe not. But without the team, we would. Alright, so sorry for the interruption of the show. However, we are having technical difficulties this week. Bummer, right? However, I'm going to put in my segment, and then I'm going to come back and give you guys the information you need to stay connected with us. We're going to be doing some exciting things on this back half of the season. So with this bye week coming up, I want you guys to enjoy all of the other shows that we have put up, even some of the older ones from a year or 2 years ago. And then I'll come back and tell you the exciting things we have this season. All right? Bye. What's up, y'all? I'm Mika, and this is Football 101. So last week I talked about challenges, and how we needed to overcome them. Well, to my surprise, per Keenan Robinson, we did come up with a challenge. So some of the fans were booing and left after the first quarter. Wow. And per him, that is what made them play the way that they did in the second half. So that was a big challenge to overcome, because now you probably have more Tampa Bay fans in the stands, more so than the Redskin fans, which I'm not surprised considering where we have come from. However, I am happy that you were able to use that as some type of fuel to come back and put your head in the game. Now, the question is, do we need to do that every week so that you can play that way? Or is this a just one-time thing and then now you get it, so now you're going to play like that in the beginning of the game and not towards the end? So, yeah. We want you to do what you need to do all 4 quarters and then give us that W without going, whew, that was close. But make sure you guys download the app. Cheryl Underwood Radio, the app, so that you can listen to us and not have to watch us all the time. I know sometimes you guys get busy, but just listen. We'll be there. All right, I'm Mika, and that's Football 101. All right, guys, so thanks for tuning in this week. I want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in each and every week. I know this season has been crazy, but crazy good. I mean, a lot of us have been venturing out and doing other things. So what I'm going to try to do is get everybody together and maybe we can do a live show. How's that sound? So it'll be on YouTube. So look for that link, a date and a time. Make sure you stay connected to us on our Facebook page, while the Washington's on the Washington Redskins, on our Twitter page at _WOW1932. And then make sure you go over to our Instagram and check us out there at Washington's on Washington. And then hit us up on YouTube at Washington's on Washington. All right. So we want to thank you guys for tuning into the show this week, and make sure you check back each and every week. And don't forget that HTTR does not mean hater, but it does mean hail to the Redskins. Peace.
My son works